Game just starting. Post scorers back out on the park. Feed me in the post, baby. Come on. We're going to face up, jab, rip through, slam. Nothing's changed. Let's take another look at it. A little face up, jab step, rip through. Damn, that shit's beautiful, man. Beautiful. Beautiful work in the post right there. We're going to run down. We're going to get the easy slam because the center's not quick enough to keep up. We'll take easy buckets all day, man. Brought the post scorer back on the park, having a good time. Now, if this has happened to any of you guys, please let me know. I've had a few people ask me about it. And to be honest, I haven't played with my post scorer in about a couple weeks. But we're still out here, you know, just alley-ooping on two people and, you know, just typical post scorer stuff for me. But if this has happened to any of you guys, please let me know. I had made the mistake of assuming that it had been patched, because I haven't played on my post score since like maybe patch 6, and we're on patch 8, or I don't know what they called this last one. I'm pretty sure it's called patch 8, maybe 7.5, but we're gonna go with 8. So 2 patches later, since I played on my post, I'm just assuming that it's fixed, but I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. But we'll get to that in a second. You see the mistimed post fadeaways, but it doesn't matter because we got the grand badge going on, the little hot symbol. You guys know it. I try to tell y'all, when you get that symbol, you can shoot anything as a post scorer for the most part, and it'll go in. But as you can see, like, we're back just 5 for 5, 10 points, just, you know, normal everyday post score stuff, having a good time. I think that was the second game I played on this guy, or maybe the first. Yo, check out the silver ball, like the New Year's ball. I like it. I like that 2K put that in there, you know? Like, we're always critical of 2K, but when they do the little details that we appreciate, hey, I appreciate that. Like, that's a cool, like, change. At least it makes the park look a little different. Just a ball, everything else looks pretty much the damn same, but let's not get into that. But I do appreciate them putting, like, little, you know, changing little stuff here and there. So this is the second game, or the third game, I can't remember. On my post, you know, like I said, we just went 5 for 5. We're doing our thing, having a good time. And we're going to go right back into the post, you know, like, we got the post score, we might as well. Hit him with a little spin. We're going to miss a layup, but, you know, we good. We got that putback king in the house of rebounders, so we good. Now, like I was saying, bro. Let's get into this before it even happens, because I gotta explain what the hell I'm talking about. The last time I played on my post score, last time I made a video on it, I was playing McGurk 1v1 in the stage. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys remember that video. If you haven't, you can go check it out. Decent little one-on-one game. I hate to ruin the ending, but most of you guys know. The game ended with us both lagging out as I did a drop step. Yes, as I did a drop step. We didn't lag all game, and then out of nowhere, lag out on a drop step. I'm pretty sure the gameplay before that on my post score was on the 2s courts, and I lagged out as I did a post spin. Then I went back into the park, played another game, and lagged out on a post spin again. And I had people hit me up saying, hey, you know anything about this, you know, lag out glitch with, you know, post moves? And, you know, I was like, oh, well, I don't think it's like a glitch. But then this shit happened. Again, bro. 2 patches later, they still haven't fixed it. I go for a post spin, and I lag out. I'm here to tell you, it's definitely a glitch. It's a bug in the system or something, and they need to fix that shit. It's bullshit, bro. Like, 2 of the better badges on the post score this year is obviously the spin and the drop stepper. And we can't even do it because we lag out? Shit had me heated, bro. Hell no, you ain't getting my VC. My hard-earned VC? Not deleting that motherfucker. But still, it's bullshit. So instead, we'll just go back on the stretch big and just eat people alive on the 2s, man. Like, stretch big is a GOAT. But let me just go back to the post, like, glitch out thing. How can you have like a bug in the system that affects like one archetype so drastically? Like anyone that's a post scorer, whether you're pure post or like a dual archetype with a post in it, like obviously drop, step, and spin is like one of the things you're gonna go to, but it might lag you out or lag other people out of the game. Like obviously that shit needs to be patched, and I figured it's been 2 patches later since I played on my post. I figured it was fixed. Nah, obviously, like, that's asking way too much of 2K. You know, it's pretty comical, but whatever. So just beware if you have a post score. I don't know if it's all centers or just post scorers. I feel like it only happens to me on my post score, but you know, even on my slash and rebound, and when I drop, step, or spin or something, I don't think I've ever gotten kicked from a game. But on my post score, it happens all the time. I have 3 videos up of it happening now, like. And those 3 are not the only times, because especially in the beginning, like I didn't realize, like I just thought it was like, oh, I just lagged out. Like no, it's because of the post move, because that's the only time it happens like that. You don't lag at all, and then you just lag out from doing a post move. So just beware, any of y'all centers out there, if you spin or drop step, you might get kicked out of the game, at least until they patch this shit. So I don't know. Until then, I probably won't be running on my post. I know, like, the reason I brought him out was because a lot of people had been saying, like, hey, what happened to the post? Like, give us some post gameplay. It's been a minute. And it had been a minute, no doubt about it. So I tried to do that. At least we got like 2 games, well, 1.5 games of decent little post gameplay. But like, shit, man, I don't know. So until that is patched, like I said, we're probably not going to be running on the post. But honestly, I'm not going to lie to y'all, I don't really like the post score this year. Like, it just doesn't feel like it did last year. Last year, like, it was just smooth, it was clean, it was fun, you could just kill people. This year, you can still kill people, don't get me wrong, but look how deep I'm shooting. God damn. But it's just not like it was last year. The main reason being, like, the fadeaways and the hooks, like, they're just not what they were. Like, don't get me wrong, you can make them. You could even green them, like, obviously not the hooks, there's no meter, but like you could green fades this year, but not like last year. Like last year they could be all in your face, double teamed, and you'll still hit it. But this year, half the time you could be wide open, good release, and get a full white and miss, and you have 99 post fadeaway. Like, that's just the way this game is, though. So I prefer this game, honestly, running on my stretch. Some people have been hitting me up on Twitter saying like, oh, is stretch the new best build? Like, I don't know if it's the best build, but it's certainly fun as hell. If you want to enjoy the game, make a stretch. Just shoot from fucking everywhere. Hop, step, cheese, you know, snatch back, cheese. A lot of the animations this year really favor shooters. So, if you're looking to have fun, definitely make a stretch. It's a little ass sometimes on defense in the paint, but because you're kind of weak. But for the most part, like look at this dude. Like, this guy's terrible. He's just rim running, and the animations my guy's getting to contest the shot is trash, and he ends up getting some buckets. Like, look, he just dribbled the ball through my body, and that shit happens all the time this year. Dribble the ball through people's bodies, and they don't lose it. Like, we're playing some come-ups. Trash-ass dudes. Going up with just contested layups, and they don't give you, like, a body-up animation. Like, you say, oh, you're trash on defense. Like, motherfucker, come play me then. Like, what the fuck? But it's just half the time this year they don't reward good defense, and that's part of the problem with like why people don't like this game. Like, people can shoot like heavily contested greens, and don't get me wrong, I understand professional basketball players can hit like heavily contested shots, but you also have to realize like it's a video game, and good defense should be rewarded, you know? Like, people pass out of shots all the time, I feel like, but we get the shot clock violation to get the ball back. People pass out of shots all the time, and then you have like simple passes where your guy like just can't catch the ball and goes out of bounds. I'm gonna make a video on all the dumb shit in 2K. Not even like complaining, but just to point it out. Like, how some of the stuff is like honestly ridiculous. But we're about to wrap this game up right here. Once we get this ball in bounds. Sorry, I'm a little sick. That's why I keep clearing my throat, but it's all good. We're gonna green up from the, well, not green up, but we're gonna white up with the green animation because this game's ass. But 6 for 6 from 3. If you want to know my jump shot and all my thoughts on jump shots and whatnot, I'll leave the links to those videos in the description. Make sure y'all go check them out. Appreciate all the support. 40K today or tomorrow? It's crazy, man. Can't thank y'all enough.
Fucking hoes and popping pillies, man. I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star. Fucking with me, call up on the Uzi and show up, man, them the shot toss. When my homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go grata-ta.